Most of the loans that Ken Ofori-Atta took and benefited from personally through his enterprise group. Databank. Many of them are due, most of the local ones are due in 2026. That's why President Mahama has written to the IMF and said, look, you've signed a contract or entered a program in with Akufo-Addo. You've disbursed 2/3 of the money already. Meanwhile, you've just done half of the process. And we've got over 18 billion to pay in 2026 and over $4 billion to pay to external creditors. Don't forget that the NPP for the past almost 24 months has not serviced a single foreign debt. And all of that is sitting on our books, accruing interest. John Mahama is coming to carry that burden. And so I agree with you that the next NDC administration, I believe that government must have a ministry, not of information, not just of information, but a ministry of information and public engagements, where we will constantly carry the people of Ghana along, letting them understand what the status and what the issues are. Let them understand where we are as a country. How much revenue have we? Look, and I'm going to share with you. Yesterday, a woman came all the way to Ningo. Yesterday, I started my thank you talk. From here, I'm going to continue today. A woman came to me yesterday with evidence, and my heart broke down. I told her I would speak about it here today. She works at an axle load station. And now I need to please listen to me. She does not work at a start point or an end point. She works at an axle load station midway in the country. In November this year, she was sacked from office, from post, and told to go home that they can't work with her. You know why? In 2023, her axle weight station, at that time, the person who was managing it was called David Kwashi. And I'm putting out the facts. In January 2023, that axle load station generated 235,266 Ghana cedis. In February, 175,005 Ghana cedis. In March, 323,214 Ghana cedis. And I can give you the whole year. The highest was in December, where it recorded 608,159 Ghana cedis. This was 2023. In 2024, a gentleman called Katako Castro took over. In January, he recorded 365,697 Ghana cedis. In February 2024, 498,808 Ghana cedis. And then in March, from 1st of March to 12th March, he recorded 351,256. Then this lady takes over. This lady, I don't want to put out her name yet. She takes over in March, on the 13th of March. From 13th of March to 31st March, her revenue she generates is 1,266,847. By the time she works in the whole of April, she generates 3,140,831. In May, it drops to 2,140,531. June, 2,018,731. July, 2,653,622. August, 2,908,178. In September, 3,251,256. October, 3,758,378. Between 1st November to 10th November, 1,365,524. Do you realize what was happening? The average rate of revenue from that axle weight station was 250,000. As soon as this lady takes over, her average is 3 million Ghana cedis. She was called by the Highways Authority and told that she was raising too much revenue because there's a cartel that drains the money that is raised and declares only average of 250,000 every month. One axle weight station. This is one. And so imagine that these vehicles have gone through a number of axle weight loading stations across the country before they get to her place. And from her place, they continue. And this is what the revenue loss is. Because there are people sitting at highways. And the matter went to Asensu Boache. He said he was going to investigate. Because when he saw the figures, look, there is no way you will see these figures and not understand what is happening. Then she was told to go home because she's NDC.
Oh.
Yes. So these are the kinds of slippages and leak in our system that we need to collectively work as a country to plug. One axle load station.
She was laid off.
Oh, she's been sent home. Since 10th of November, she's been sacked from the Highways Authority. And I would wage a campaign and a war to ensure that this woman is reinstated. Because these are the kind of Ghanaians we must celebrate. In fact, she reported to the BNI in June this year, that her life is under risk because she was told that she must not exceed 1 million again. And when she was given that order, she started getting 3 million. And now they've sacked her. The BNI could not protect her. Under Akufo-Addo, I'm talking about 2024. I have the names of the people who were behind this. But you see, like I said, Operation Recover All Loot, ORA, will come after all of them. From the people at Highways Authority who are involved in the scam and the stealing of axle load. So imagine if you had 10 axle weighing stations across the country. And they are making revenue of at least 3 million Ghana cedis in one station. And they are declaring 250,000 every month. Some people are sitting back and gleaning 2.5 million, 2.75 million from one axle station. Over 10 axle stations, that's 27.5 million Ghana cedis every month. This is what we are bleeding as a country. So when Akufo-Addo said Ghana yenye hiya mine, it's true. Yenye hiya mine. But we have people who have turned themselves into Draculas, drinking the blood and toil of Ghanaians. This is pure fact. The lady came to me, she was crying yesterday. Crying. She said, look, my life is at risk. She can't live in her house. They are threatening to kill her. A woman. Even now.
She's been laid off.
Yes. So you see, this is the weight of cleanup that John Mahama has to do. And that is why you cannot entertain such thievery and such corruption under the next Mahama administration.